They're right on board with Humphrey Tickle. Looks like they got a bounty right off the rip for Dr. Ew. 4,000 bounty. Floor loot's a little bit tricky. 200 meters away. They're already kind of marking aggressively. Most, I think average, below average players aren't picking up a bounty off the rip. Jumping in the vehicle, which we know is vehicle meta. The guy is using a ranked play skin. Just prestige not too long ago. Looks like there's two people fighting directly in front of us. Might be able to third party. Gotta be super confident. Okay, we got the Krig. Listening for some audio cues. Oh, ho, ho. You might be able to finesse. Nice. Good thing they were able to reposition. That other person just wasn't particularly good. I don't know if they got scared because the bounty was on their head or what, but this guy reset the gunfight, got a situation where he was able to take him out. That is one of the benefits of the faster TTK, is that this guy still was able to take the other guy out before the other guy could get back on target and get the kill. Did he hear somebody? All right, this game might be a good one. Don't die. Oh, nice. This could be a good one in terms of spectating a good player. A lot of times we don't get it until the end game. This is a pretty hot spot. What the heck? Okay, he's repositioning up. You can hear. I don't. No, that was the precision. Listening for audio. Okay, you can hear the person's footsteps. They're coming through. Right in front of you. There it is. You saw him. Oh, this might be a demon lobby, bro. The way this guy's challenging that. Okay, he's gonna reposition. Just, yeah, dead silence like the old days. Oh, there's another person here. And another. What are we doing? You're dead. Oh, man. What is that, like 5 HP? Okay, now they're gonna end up with the plate situation. Oh, how many people are here? Dead. Oh my God, the Tiger coming in hot. A little bit of a plate situation, but at least they do have a pretty solid AK to work with here. That is an amazing floor loot AK. I don't think I've ran into that one as much. I usually run into the other green one. You hear the guy sliding on the roof. At least that's what it sounded like. The little tin metal, like they were sliding on top of next to the ladder. Or maybe my audio is just off, but that's what it sounded like to me. Maybe they heard the same thing and they're not 100% sure where they're at. Oh, holding the angle. You saw a little bit of... Ooh. Ah, dude left the lobby. I would have kept my AK, though. That AK, even with 30 rounds, better than basically everything up close. And then some, like a weird AK or a weird growl setup. Who knew this area was so hot? Like, I checked the minimap for a second. This dude just waiting for him. Yeah, we're on with about 350. There's another person. I did not know this area was so hot. Did he lose sight of him? And then that's got to be spectator lag or something, right? Because he was just tracking. There's another person. Bro. How are there like 10 people in this area? This guy only got 2 kills. Where was all the action going on? HDR noise? What's so special about this area? Someone in the comments, please tell me. Because maybe it's because there's a buy station here? I don't know what the heck's going on. That's a hard shot. Unless you get that perfect view of the window, it's a little bit tricky. Ryan Fitzpatrick doing his camo grind. So clearly already better than some of the people we saw in the last gameplay. We spectated the guy with the double rocket launcher. Just a heads up, in case you guys are missing some of the spectating randoms, I'm putting them into its own playlist. So if you want to catch up and maybe that's the main series you enjoy, you don't care about loadouts, news, or any of the other stuff, they're all in their own playlist. And we've done about 6 of them. I believe this is the 6th one or so since Verdansk came back. Well, see, get back into this. So make sure you're following or subscribed if you like that style content, and then just look for that playlist. Gonna catch you off guard. We know that the LTV is the vehicle meta for solos. Ooh, nice little Omni movement, dive off, played up, get back into the action. Ooh, the guy snuck in, damn. Reset that gunfight, you gotta get the hell out of there. They can hear you. Oh, there's another person. There's no way. There's no way there's another person here. Okay, somebody called a precision and you didn't get a noti on that. Or maybe you did and we didn't see it. Holy, gets destroyed with the Ninja Turtle skin. We're still spectating the gulag, dude. No. At least he's no delay. He's dead though. Nice. So now we're gonna spectate the other guy who just killed him. El Comandante. Okay, this could be a little bit rough. This zone is gonna be a little bit rough. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe pull up towards military or dam. We'll see though. He's got a KSV. KSV. Yeah. This match is just different. Like the people are a little bit more sweaty behavior. Normally we don't get that lucky to see that many sweats in a match until the end game, right? Where everyone generally is just sweatier players. A little tricky. Obviously the goal would be to try to get your loadout. These guns aren't really going to cut it. Maybe unless you're trying to camp someone out, catch them off guard. But you got to get a contract going. As a solo, you only need $2,000 more or $1,400 more for the loadout because it's only $6,000 for solos. 10,000 for all the other modes. That's a little too far, and that's a pipe. That's not a person. Maybe unless I missed them. Okay, I think this guy hoodwinked us. I thought he was a little bit sweatier at first, but how they acted since then, not so much. You gotta do what you gotta do. Crouch walk. Hopefully they don't hear you. Ooh, one plate in reserve. Okay, a little bit more chest. Will you get a sniper for your range? Yes, good. You dropped the C9. Okay, you might like the ammo of that gun over what you currently have, even though KSV is still pretty solid up close. Basically hasn't gained, oh, there it goes. It picked up a little bit of a pile of cash, 500, but basically hasn't really looted anything and really hasn't got in a position where they're going to be able to regain. Running out in the open is a little bit risky. Didn't have much alternative. Then they're going to run to this buy. There's really only a house there and the little building right next door. Hopefully they're going to get lucky. The UAV just popped on someone a little bit earlier. It just ended. Not going to be 1,000. Nope, there it is. Close. 400 more. Will that be it? No, because it's not guaranteed. Hopefully there's something in here. The house has already been looted, so unless it has a 90-second chest, a little blue one. At least they are using the knife. That is a little bit more of a unlimited tac sprint. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, they know where you're at, and they're going to have meta guns. Better watch out. Damn, they threw the whole house? Double smoked with the gas? Some thermites? They're probably reading you on the heartbeat, right? You got to plate up. Well, they clearly know you're here. You have to rotate. So they can just wait for you. Gas is closing in. Wait, how far is the zone? Oh, that's a long wait. People are pretty persistent though, so they may do it. They'll chase that one kill. Okay, here's everything. They're gonna be expecting you coming out. You really didn't get any money. It's kind of one of those decisions like you're playing to not lose rather than play to win. Unless you're really waiting for the zone 5 loadout. Should have been a little bit more vigilant about looting or trying to do a contract. Get your loadout and even potentially a UAV depending on how much money you'd get. And then actually try to win the game, because at least in that case you'll learn something from it. Who knows, maybe this pays off, but I think it's a little bit, like I said, more trying not to lose rather than to go for a win. Maybe you get lucky with the third party or something like that, get a little bit more cash, or in this case now you just gotta kind of go stealth mode until you get to zone 5 and get your free loadout. A little bit of a rough zone too if it pulls pretty heavy. Someone just bought a loadout up here. Wait, is that a loadout? Well, you heard it right here, and then maybe like, yeah, just up here on this hill. You hear some gunfire down to the left. There's a trophy, which is great for the vehicle. If you want to run that, this should give you your 500. Nope, cash isn't guaranteed, so you get nothing. Nope, still nothing. Yeah, he's still looking for guns. Okay, I guess he's not confident in the other gun, maybe? I don't know. Level 55. Maybe they played mostly multiplayer, don't have a lot of experience in Warzone yet. I always break the glass still, but that's not something I've tested in so long. If you need to break the glass, because prior, if you didn't break the glass and you shot them and hit them in the head, it would do 299 damage or whatever because the resistance through the glass would lower the damage. So I always break it. I don't know. Maybe in the comments you can let me know. I just break it to just assume better safe than sorry, but it's not something I've actually tested in multiple years. Mainly because sniping kind of sucked for a while, right? And at least now, it's pretty dang good. Okay, everything restocked. All right. Hope you hear somebody. They know where you're at. And you're dead. Oh, thank you. Thanks for saving us. The John Black Ops skin, too. Hasn't gone to Gulag? It's pretty good. Melee weapon for mobility. Maybe trying to loot a little bit extra cash. Okay. Came up lucky there. Has a 3-plate vest or an extra like 3-plater. So it goes up to 8-plate satchel. Now got the gas mask. Kind of running across. You could hear the audio in here. That's why they popped the heartbeat. Was there somebody here? I thought I heard footsteps nearby. Maybe not. Maybe it was their own or something. So there's a vehicle. Checking the heartbeat real quick. Heard the chest and said, I gots to loot it. So the event overall, it wasn't too bad. You get a free, cool, whatever skin. Basic. Simple. I'm just missing the fact that there's no camos in these events. The top 20 guy has 12 kills. We're gonna pop UAV. We don't get any of that because I think it's bugged. This zone's gonna be rough. I think in these types of zones, it's ideal to start from the top end and work your way down. Obviously, they're on the UAV that we can't see. Impact grenades, those are real toxic. I think those may get hit with the nerf eventually because they're basically as powerful as a frag, but you don't need to cook them. Same with the Simtex. Oh, you ran past them? Bro, you saw the footsteps were facing the other way. Good players making simple mistakes. Now we're in the gulag. That's going to make it a little rough for them to get their loot back. Oh, he took off. Maybe he's just moving the car. And he died anyways. Didn't matter. So this is the guy that originally sent him to the gulag. Nice. 5 kills. Posted up. HDR. I'm guessing the AK for the other gun. Real good spot for this zone. A lot of times when these types of zones happen, you got to make sure your back is clear towards the edge of the zone. The middle will be free whenever. That's kind of like a no man's land. You don't have to worry too much about it right now. We don't know if they have the streak because, again, that doesn't show on our version of the HUD. And then they have the double. Holy, they're toxic. Anyone who runs up that stairs, auto dead. Reflex will help, but generally that's not going to be the case. They got their stairs barricaded up. So there is a UAV in the air, so you can see that little outline. They don't have tempered, so they could potentially have ghost, which still requires more movement than you get, well, ADS. So they're going to be visible on the minimap, even if they have ghost. So there's the AK. I don't know if they're rocking the 35 round mag. I believe it's normally 40, so they might have to reload that at some point. Somebody else knows where they're at. They snipe them. Oh, there's one. The edge of the gas. That guy's going to probably die to other people too. Oh, it pulls that way. That's rough. They're dead. That looked like a headshot. Definitely looked like a headshot. That's a cool little sticker on the side of the HDR. The guy in the ghillie suit. I don't know if I have that one. I don't normally use stickers. Okay, you got the vehicle. There's a guy rotating across. You got to try and get to the hard cover, which only one is this building in the zone. Well, you get the snipe. He's getting targeted by somebody else. Gonna go by foot. There's not that many vehicles in the zone either. You'd have power with the vehicle, bro. Guess you're thinking you could sneak up somebody, I guess. I don't know. There he is. Try to go for it. Oh, they missed all 1 HP. Literally 1 HP. Okay, so they're stocked up. They won the building they needed to win. Kudos to them. They hit the shot. Re-chowed. Got the guy mantling as he went over. The guy had a retarget. Worked out pretty good. This guy actually has a pretty good chance of winning. I'm surprised they didn't keep the LTV. Again, you just got to watch for the people rotating into you. There's the one. You saw the parachute. You could throw down your little lethals on the ground here so that you don't magically get run up on. There's the footsteps. This is where you just throw those things down. You don't even have to worry about challenging this. You put them down as the person comes out, they're dead. How do you sell like that? Okay, K-Dub got the safe skin. Does have the mask that's about to run out. Is going to get killed immediately. Oh, they made it to cover with a 1 HP. Okay, got the 3 plates in. We don't know where the other people are. We know where one is. They rotated across.
They almost had me.
This could be good. Is it going to pull towards you or away? Pulled away. That is rough. But you can third party this because your back is to it. They might be holding you though because they are going to know that you rotated on that left side. Oh, there's the one. Somebody sniping on the left and the person in front of you saw the throwable. That's rough. You can play your life, but you're probably dead. What the hell? All right, 1v1. Okay, guy replated. Will the other one chow aggressively? HDR and I'm guessing the AK gets deleted. Will he revive? It's coming up to finish the job. GG's. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.